When trying to discover the ideal first line to speak to a woman, brothers frequently experience a great deal of tension. However, if you are able to attract a lady without speaking to her, then you will no longer have the need to find out what to say to her. Because you already know that she is interested, it is much simpler to relax and start a conversation with her. Therefore, if you want to learn how to attract ladies without talking, then this video is for you. Tip number 1. Eye contact. You can actually attract a woman with eye contact. Let me take you back to the times when you were younger, when you had a strong attraction to this girl in your neighborhood or class. You guys used to catch one another's eye, but you never said a word to each other. Were you aware of that? That's what I'm talking about. You see, typically, when two people like each other, their gazes meet. So the first thing you want to do is to attract her with eye contact. Now let's take a look at an interesting way to determining whether or not a woman likes you back. Let's say you keep looking at this lady at the bar, the pub, restaurant, or at a function who just does not seem to return your gazes. Forget it. That right there is the proof you need. She hasn't even noticed you enough to keep looking at you, and you can't force people to return eye contacts, so chill and be a gentleman. However, in the case where she returns your gaze, then you have a shot. When you are in this situation, brothers, you can sometimes feel a little anxious if this is not something that you often do. To kill your anxiety, take a deep breath for as long as you can. Your elevated heart rate will drop, and you will feel more calmer. The icing on the cake when the gaze is mutual is to add a smile. When you make eye contact, don't just leave it there. Make it clear to her that you have observed her noticing you, and that you are somewhat pleased with what you see. This is how women get the meaning of smiling back at their direct gazes. Yes, you like what you see. Once again, brothers, be charming with your smile. If you don't know how to wear a smile, you do so by showing your teeth, but please don't go all 32. Give a genuine smile, because your eyes will give you up if you give a fake one. Most times, she will return the smiles back. That right there, brothers, is a done deal. Engage and get her contact. Tip number 2. Use social proof. Using social proof is an efficient method that can be used to attract the attention of women. Social proof is when other people in a lady's circle validates a man as being nice. To achieve this, you want to surround yourself with other people. It works better if there are women in that circle, because suddenly, she will be wanting to know why all these women are all over this guy. The truth is, although women want you for themselves only, most of they tend to like what other women like. However, this is a word of caution, brothers. Some women are also irritated by this, so try to be as moderate as you possibly can. I'll give you an example. Suppose you decide to attend a gathering where you are aware that she will be present. Show up with 2 other female friends. Once you guys are having a ball throughout the event, and she sees how you're treating them, laughing with them, and they cracking up to your jokes, it typically tells a woman, what is it about this guy that all the ladies seem to enjoy? That would pique her curiosity, and soon she'll be open to any kind of advances that you'll be making in the near future. The next tip is quiet and interesting one. Tip number 3. Non-verbal banter with women. This can either go very well or go very bad. A non-verbal banter is an instance where you engage a woman in a kind of weird way to spark some emotional reaction from her. An example can be direct, unusual gestures at her. So, for instance, you're at a function, you've been looking at each other, you've smiled and done all that. You can actually make a funny face to catch her off guard, and that will break down her walls unless, of course, she's not in a good mood. Then that's a different conversation. But it's so unpredictable and unexpected. Chances are 2 things will happen. Either she thinks you're a complete clown, and she wouldn't take you seriously, or she'll think that is so cool and actually want to get to know who this guy is. Now, brothers, another caution. Make funny faces, not creepy ones. If her reaction looks like she finds you cool, then you want to engage. Introduce yourself either during the event or afterwards and get the contact. When you engage her to get the number, present your normal, proper self. No more funny faces this time. Be a gentleman and engage her as such. Tip number 4. Your appearance. The importance of this particular point cannot be overstated, brothers. There is no such thing as a second chance when it comes to making a first impression. You should always put your best foot forward when you are going out because you never know who you are going to meet. This is the reason why you should always put your best foot forward. Maintaining a clean shave, keeping your locks neat if you have them, maintaining a trimmed beard, smelling good, and generally carrying yourself in the best possible manner are all things that you should under no circumstances compromise. Believe me, kings, this is important. It is really important to pay attention to how you look, how you smell, and how you present yourself while you are in the space of a woman whose attention you are vying for. In a quiet, unfortunate manner, there are some brothers who have not visited the dentist in such a long time, if at all. If you are experiencing problems with bad breath, you should give yourself some mints. All these things count. When it comes to appearance, brothers sometimes confuse expensive with good looking. You can wear expensive things the wrong way and still not appear dapper. So do not break the bank in your quest to improve your appearance. Don't waste money on expensive designers if you genuinely cannot afford. The word is afford, not just buy. Because most times you can buy using credit, but to afford means you are purchasing with your disposable funds after savings. Remember, brothers, the key is to be neat, presentable, sharp, and to be confident. Tip number 5. Attractive body language. The majority of women are able to learn a great deal about you simply by observing how you conduct yourself, and she would have already made up her mind about whether or not she would like to do this with you from the very beginning. A great number of women are drawn to males who exude self-confidence. The question is, how do you show that you're a confident man in your body language? Here are a few tips. Stand upright. Maintain an upright posture with your shoulders straight. Look directly into the eyes, and refrain from fidgeting while you are speaking. Take a confident step whenever you are walking. Move with confidence and add a dash of swagger to your walk. That is something that women are able to see through, and they enjoy seeing a man with that kind of confidence. So don't be found wanting, slouching over, looking so unprepared and insecure. Sorry, brother, that's not going to win you any woman. There you have it, kings. 5 tips that will help you get the woman you really like's attention. Once you have her attention, the next step is to get to know her better so that you can determine the degree of compatibility between the two of you. Your ability to communicate, your sense of humor, and a great number of other factors will all come into play at that moment. The following are some tips that you can apply. Don't try to appear all perfect. Don't be pushy. Accept the natural flow of things. Reciprocate her energy, and don't start splashing and spending money yet. What are your thoughts on the 5 tips? Kindly share with others in the comments section, and do subscribe to take your reserved seat at the table of brothers. You are the prize. Never forget that.